But today we're here at Circular Quay and we've just unveiled a 4-metre sculpture of a grey-nurse shark made from recycled ghost nets. This is really important because she's now an ambassador for other sharks and rays in the wild and all kinds of creatures that are impacted by ghost nets, which are abandoned fishing gear that drift in the oceans, catching basically anything they come into contact with. I'd just like to welcome you all to our morning of shark discovery. Thank you all for coming.
I've been working with ghost nets, which are fishing nets that have been abandoned in the ocean and cause a big problem across the top end of Australia. For me as an artist, I just looked at all these different shapes and forms and patterns on the sharks, and they were amazing, to me. Art was a really great way of getting the message across. Ghost net art's getting all around the world, so it's still getting out there and raising the message. It's talking about the message in a really nice way.
What we're being told about sharks is often not actually the case, and so with my passion, I wanted to share that passion, and I wanted to really dispel a lot of the myths that we hold around sharks. There's not 10 different species of sharks that all hunt down humans on a daily basis. That's not what they're doing. They're an incredibly diverse group of animals, and it really just became my mission to try to share that knowledge with people and to help other people to get excited about sharks and to see them for what they are.
It's funny how my career has kind of changed and how the focus has very much changed in the last 15 years. From early days, you look at kind of that shark wiki kind of feel of, sharks have got to be biting something. People want to see teeth, they want to see blood, they want to see all this activity, which isn't actually the case. That isn't the reality of sharks in the wild. Currently working on an IMAX film on sharks, and actually what we're really focusing on, that market is for kids, right? It's for school kids. And the idea, one of the main sequences of this film is we've gone and shot baby lemon sharks up in mangroves in the Bahamas, and actually they form these relationships. They form little groups, little gangs, and they kind of swim around, and they're cute and they kind of work together, which is very, isn't what most people think of sharks. And I think that perception definitely needs to change.
I want to convince people that sharks are interesting creatures. I want to convince people or demonstrate that sharks play a very important role in healthy ecosystems. And one of the things, if you can't convince people that sharks are a valuable part of biodiversity in their own right, what you can demonstrate is that if you remove these top order predators, if you remove the apex predators and the meso predators out of the system, then there can be direct negative impacts on people.